There is trouble in paradise between Common and Jennifer Hudson, and it looks like there might be a breakup announcement on the horizon between these two. Y'all know how Common and Jennifer have been all lovey-dovey for the past year or so. Well, things took a different turn when Common popped the big question and Jennifer said no. Well, Common didn't take this well and he flipped out on Jennifer, accusing her of using him and wasting his time. Child, it looks like the player got played and Common is not taking the rejection well. Y'all, so it looks like Jennifer Hudson might have been listening to the warnings that a lot of people have been sending her way regarding her relationship with Common. And she is finally sitting up and realizing that Common has a couple of red flags waving in the air. She also seems to be making some calculated decisions because she is reevaluating her relationship with Common and it is not looking good. Jennifer and Common first started dating in 2022 after they both worked on the movie Breathe, and the sparks flew between them. An inside source revealed that they've known each other for years. Things took a romantic turn while they were filming in Philadelphia over the summer. When the day's shoot wrapped, they'd always find their way to each other's side. Jennifer is known to keep her relationships low-key, so she tried to deny the relationship, claiming that they were just friends. She said, "People create their narratives of it. We shot a film together and he played my husband. We gotta eat in between those moments." It was clear that this was a pile of BS, especially because they got spotted out on multiple occasions even after filming ended. I mean, Common even went as far as to fly all the way to London for the premiere of her musical, A Strange Loop. People who saw them together could tell that there was a little something going on between them, and like this insider said, there has been speculation for months regarding whether or not they are together, but the fact they've traveled all the way to London together just shows they're very much an item. They arrived to the show individually to avoid any commotion, but away from prying eyes, they were very much in each other's company. They continued to play hide and seek with us until a couple of months ago when they came clean about their relationship on Jennifer's show, where Common admitted that they were together.
Are you dating anyone?
So, yes, and I'm in a relationship that is with one of the most beautiful people I ever met in life. And she's smart, she loves God, she has something real down to earth about her. She's talented, but I set my standard kind of high because she had to have an EGOT. She had to win an Oscar on her first movie. I set my standard high. She had to get her own talk show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
At that point, we thought that the relationship was a done deal, even though many people felt a type of way about it. And it all had to do with Common's history with women, especially famous women in the industry. I mean, y'all heard him say in the video that he likes famous, powerful women, and he wasn't referring to Jennifer alone because he has a history of going after powerful women. He has dated superstars like Erykah Badu, Taraji P. Henson, Serena Williams, Tiffany Haddish, and a couple more. This has earned him a reputation for being a flirt and a playboy, which is why people didn't like the idea of Jennifer with him. They thought that she deserved better, especially considering how brutal Common has been in the past when it came to dumping his exes. For example, he tried to claim that he broke up with Tiffany Haddish because they both had busy schedules.
Tiffany and I got back on the move. It really didn't allow for us to spend as much time and put as much energy into our relationship. I don't think the love really dispersed. I just think it was just like, we weren't feeding the relationship.
However, Tiffany claimed that Common had blindsided her with the breakup, saying it was the healthiest, the funnest relationship I've ever had. It's where I felt safest out of all the relationships I ever had. The breakup wasn't mutual. It was more him saying, I think this relationship has run its course. And I was like, okay, like you gonna be a 50-year-old single man? Okay. Again, this was something else to be worried about, and that's why people wanted her to be careful. But the next thing we knew, reports had it that Common had proposed to her, which was surprising because Common is the type of guy that people believe would never get married. To our surprise, Jennifer turned him down, refusing to marry him. This caught us by surprise because again, we thought that Jennifer was head over heels in love with him and would have jumped at the chance to be his wife, but it turns out that she has her reservations about the relationship, and according to Radar Online, Hudson's own history of heartache is also said to be contributing to her apprehension. This makes sense because she used to be engaged to a man named David Otunga, who is also the father of her child. They were together for 10 years, engaged for 9, and the relationship ended in the messiest, most toxic way you can imagine. She accused him of DV and of slut-shaming her to her son, asking their son to spy on her because he thought that she was cheating, playing mind games on her with a fake after she lost her mother, brother, and nephew to violence, and a whole lot of other things that made her wary about relationships. She eventually ended the engagement, got full custody of her son, and remained single until she started dating Common. So going by her own bad experience with men and Common's Playboy history with women in the industry, well, it's easy to understand why she isn't exactly jumping at the chance to become Mrs. Common. An insider said after her engagement went south, Jennifer was adamant she would never marry, that it just isn't in the cards for her, but then Common came into her life and swept her off her feet. Common tells Jen despite his past with so many famous women, he's in the relationship for keeps. But Jen felt that way when she was engaged for 9 years and she doesn't want to end up with a broken marriage and be back at square one. If you're wondering how Common is taking this, well, he's not exactly handling it well, because the insider added that Common is furious that Jennifer humiliated him by turning down his proposal. The source claimed that Common assumed that Jennifer would be more than happy to marry him, but he was shocked at her refusal. Allegedly, Common feels betrayed, especially because he thought that things were going great between him and Jennifer and assumed that naturally the next thing in line for them to get engaged and then married. But Jennifer doesn't seem to be on the same page with Common, and that has him hella salty. Fans are here for Jennifer taking a step back, and they left comments saying, Common seems like a time waster. He wasn't going to do it anyway, girl. You good. Jennifer is starting to see those red flags. He's the male version of Lori Harvey, and girl, don't do it. Just have fun. Common has commitment issues. But do y'all think that Jennifer was right to turn him down, or do you wish that she could have given him a chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments and then check out this next video.